Hi. Oh, yeah, I just saw you. How are you? Good.
We're missing one. Richard is, he's usually here. Oh, he's right there. Wait, how did I overlook him? There, now when you step up and be sworn in, you're gonna feel like you're right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no problem. Sure. How are you?
How come these pictures keep on coming up on my phone? I don't know. I have no idea what I did. I have no idea. Seven on the dot.
Did they see the cameras on or not? I don't know if the camera's on. Is the camera on?
I don't see any lights.
Okay, Clerk Paul, can we call the committee to order, please?
Lennon?
Here.
Oops, where am I? Boywood?
Here.
Leisha?
Here.
Tate?
Here.
Babone?
Here.
Ruiz?
Here.
Aranella?
Here.
Carmichael?
Here.
8 present, Mayor.
Okay, we have one item up on the committee of the whole tonight, it's the tax levy presentation by the Finance Director, Ben Daish. But I would also like to introduce you to the young lady who's on the agenda later tonight to take over as the Finance Director. Mr. Daish and I spoke about this quite a bit. Ben has offered to step back down to the Assistant Finance Director because he feels that he's more valuable when it comes to analyzing the numbers, the revenues, and he can also be a little more progressive instead of having to manage and handle that. And Monica will be on the agenda for tonight to be appointed as the Finance Director, who comes from a management background when it comes to finances. So welcome, Monica. We'll see you later tonight. But Ben, it's all yours.
Thank you, Mayor. Everybody, good evening. I just want to make sure that everybody has their handouts. Hopefully we can remedize that. There we go. These would come in handy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have one more?
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ben?
Okay, for this year's 2023 estimated determination of the estimated levy, flipping the page over, our overview, we'll review our tax filing requirements, provide the general fund summary multi-year projections. That'll lead into our tax levy options to consider and its impact on the median residential taxpayer. We'll provide our recommendation, as well as welcome any comments and questions. And then after that, it's real important at the end of the presentation that a straw poll vote be registered to draft the appropriate levy ordinance for next month. With that being said, let's review the next page and the tax levy filing requirements. Today is the determination day. Per statute, there needs to be 20 days to determine the appropriate levy, and after that, it's important to note that this determination can change up until the final adoption, but it's important to make the determination today to be within that 20-day threshold. December 12th is the scheduled vote on the proposed tax levy option. We're scheduling it for the 12th to allow the city enough time to file the approved tax levy by the final Tuesday of the year. This year it's scheduled the day after Christmas, December 26th. Flipping over to the next page, determining the levy, we'd like to present the general fund revenue and expense summary, incorporating our actual results versus our projections through 2027. As you're looking at this, it's important to take note of the following. On the next page, we are presenting our 2024 citywide budget draft that's going to be presented for council approval on the 12th of December as well. Our expectation is balanced budgets thus far, 2024 through 27, based on the data that's available right now. And that data involves our department head meetings, our transactions that have posted in our system, as well as the information that's available from the Illinois Department of Revenue, as well as the Cook County data that's presented. That's the basis for our projections. It considers recent and historic trends, and it also incorporates the recent collective bargaining agreements with our major unions. These projections are subject to change. The big driving parameters as far as how much that could change is the economy. The economy could dramatically change next year and the year afterward, and the summary projections could be impacted as well. The economy, I think as everybody's aware of, can impact our state revenues. And when I say state revenues, that's our income tax, our home rule, as well as our state sales tax. And it can also impact our existing fees and services. The other thing that's subject to change materially is our liability and workers' compensation claims. That could either rise or it could be reduced, in addition to our health insurance premiums. So, with the data that we had available, those are the projections that we have available thus far. Flipping over to the page, it's important to be mindful of our fund balance. And based on the available data, we still are anticipating an expected 25 to 27% percentage of our following year budgeted as well as projected expenditures. Our policy requirement is at 16% of the following year's expenditures. Having a strong fund balance, as we have explained previously, is critical as for providing reserves for unforeseen adverse events, extraordinary loss in revenues, unexpected material increases in expenditures, any unfunded mandates, and then any emergency capital expenditures. Having a strong fund balance is essential to absorbing those scenarios. So with that consideration, let's talk about the tax levy options. This year, we're presenting two options. First, option A, our normal increase pertaining to our debt covenant. First, we are not presenting a general fund tax increase. Our police and fire pension cost remains the same. Our only increase is $500,000 in this option to fulfill our obligation with our bondholders. And these obligations come from our prior bond issues. That increase will amount, we're projecting to be an average taxpayer increase of $29 annually. Now, that's based on a $248,000 median residential property value as provided by Cook County. The second option is option B on the next page, and that is our library funding option. Again, there were no general fund increase. Our police and fire normal cost remains the same. The increase presented for the debt service covenant. The difference here is we're presenting a modest 2% increase versus the library 2022 levy to help the library fund absorb inflationary pressures, not only on operational, but any capital expenditures. This increase will help preserve the library fund balance, anticipated to preserve the library fund balance. We're projecting that this impact on the average median home value taxpayer, that increase would be $34 per, and based on a $240,000 median home value. So flipping the page over, that leads to, we'd like to summarize the two levy options. First, the bond covenant that illustrates a $29 increase, and then second, option B, the library funding, which is a $34 increase. Please note that the City of Berwyn portion of the property taxes, the residential property tax bill amounts to about 30% of the total bill. With that being said, we are recommending option B, the library funding. Again, it mitigates inflationary pressures on operations and capital expenditure requirements of the library, and helps the library avoid any future deficit fund balance. We'd like to open the floor to any questions or comments at this point.
Anybody have any questions? Comments regarding the two options presented? Okay, none. So at this point, we'd like to ask for a straw poll vote on what, and again, this is not committing yourself to what we're going to put up on the 12th, but just to get an opinion of where the aldermen's mindsets are at with respect to what was presented. So with option 1, I'd like to hear a straw poll vote, please.
Oh, do you want me to call the roll, Mayor?
Yes, please.
This is on option 1.
On option 1.
A. The A. Lennon?
No.
Roywood?
No.
Leisha?
No.
Fate?
No.
Pabon?
Nay.
Ruiz?
Option 1?
1.
A.
No, I vote for option 1, so that's aye, right?
Aaronella?
No.
And Carmichael?
No.
Okay, so let's repeat the procedure for option 2, which would be the library and the debt.
Lennon?
Yes.
Roywood?
Yes.
Leisha?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Aye.
Ruiz?
Yay.
Aaronella?
Aye.
And Carmichael?
Aye.
Okay, so it would seem the consensus, at least at this point, obviously, aldermen have the right to change their mind by the 12th when we present it for the council. It would look like option B would be the proposed, based on the finance department's recommendation.
Okay. All right, Marge, that's what we need. Great. Thank you, everybody, for
Okay.
your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you.
All right, we have nothing else for the open committee of the whole. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Lennon by Ruiz, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. See you back at 8 o'clock.
Still hurts?
Joseph.
Is it like cramp? I'm going like this. Are you gonna go home or you gonna stay?
David Ross turned down the Yankees bench coach job, huh?
You turned it down?
So it's like, they need a bench coach, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, this will be easy to write up.
How about, did you see this? I don't know what happened where these pictures keep on coming up now.
It's gotta be, wait, oh, there's an X right there. You can just give that.
Oh, okay,
Here, just hit that X, I think,
Okay.
right there.
okay.
Get a phone call. Yeah, I saw it, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's like, I don't know if he thinks he's gonna get a job somewhere else.
Well, that, you know, that guy that they got is pretty good. Oh, what the hell? Tony, come on. I can't pull it up.
What is it?
It was something about,
Just tell me, you can tell me about it.
about that, Cashman
GM?
criticized, yeah, criticized Giancarlo Stanton.
Okay.
Said he'll probably be hurt again this year. That
Oh.
seems part of his MO.
MO,
Yeah.
Okay.
And the,
So that usually when you're criticizing players, that's not a good
yeah,
thing.
uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, but I saw they turned that Yankee bench coach job down. I was like, oh.
Well, I wouldn't want to be a bench coach under that idiot, Aaron Boone either.
Yeah, boom,
Yeah.
They're not getting rid of him, huh? I thought he was gonna go.
Well, I thought he and Cashman were gonna go when they were, when they had the World Series. And they had a cowboy hat and they were giving it to Jeter. And Jeter says, "We don't wear those in New York." Like indicating that he was gonna be in the Yankee system somehow.
Yeah,
That's what I was hoping he meant.
yeah. We don't wear those anymore.
Yeah. You're jokingly, you know, but
Yeah,
I
right.
thought,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
hope
yeah.
that's what he meant.
Yeah. Oh, well. Well, I hope
Yeah.
they need a few more, pitchers or arms there.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, I
you
don't,
know.
I'm sorry, I don't
No,
know.
that's all right. I'm not good with that stuff. 118 years, the second week, wow.
They are good.
Go on.
That bakery is good.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's old school.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up on, so I'm
Me
used to
too.
it. You gonna go eat this? No.
Me too.
Oh, goodness. What's up, Jimbo? yesterday was the auction.
Yeah.
How I do
I
my,
usually get him on a Saturday night.
I'm not sure, because there was a mix-up in the name of this teacher. But I think before it was corrected, it was the name of the young lady who went to school with the daughter. Okay. But then, yeah, then it was corrected to a different name, so I don't know if it is or not.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah.
yeah, from late October, he still hasn't looked at my message.
Want me to call him right now and
Oh, I can call him.
she call him?
Might as well do it.
Just say, hey, I'm here too. What pizza? It's from every time. Oh, that's nice.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Take care of yourself.
Hi, pal. Where's mommy? Oh, okay. Oh, she took your car? Oh, my God. Okay. What? Oh, okay. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Hello? Hello? You know when they call you up, they want to know, we heard that you're interested in selling your house, you've been talking to the people from our office, how much, I tell them $2 million, cash. No mortgage. They don't bother, they hang up. Think maybe someday someone would say yes, I doubt it.
I had somebody come up to my house after I built it in Lombard. And I had just built it, and it was my dream house. And walking distance to the train, and I know I did a good job on it. I made it so that the third floor could be an in-law.
Okay.
And then I built a giant man cave in the basement. The guy came to me, he goes, how much would it cost to buy you out right now? He goes, because I want to buy this house. I was like, it's just not a number. I'm not moving.
No, not after you did that.
Well, I should have known then. I had a wife who wrote my plans.
Yes,
But I kept the house.
Oh,
Eventually sold it.
thank you. That is a good story.
Paul, can we call the council meeting to order?
Lennon.
Here.
Roywood. Here. Leisure. Here. Tate. Here. Pabon.
Here.
Ruiz.
Here.
Aaronella. Carmichael.
Here.
I'd like to make a motion that we excuse Alderman Aranella.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, second by Pabon to excuse Alderman Aaronella. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Can we all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and please remain standing? Pledge allegiance to the flag. If we could all keep in our thoughts and prayers the men and women we have on the street tonight. Thank you. If anybody wishes to address open forum, please step forward to the podium, state your name and address. You dare?
Good evening, everyone. I'm here representing the Morton West JSA, and I am also a First Ward resident here with a few community updates. I first wanted to give a recap on the Nora Loretto Book Drive JSA held in her honor. Over the past week, we had students and teachers donate over 3 big full boxes full of books. We plan on donating these books to the Berwyn Public Library, and we would also like to thank anyone who helped participate and contributed to these book drives. And then one other thing about JSA, we are hosting our very first fundraiser for our DC trip in February. We'll be selling World's Finest chocolates for $1 each. Each box comes with 60 chocolates. We have the boxes of chocolates over out front in the table, and we hope anyone can contribute. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear. Anybody else for open forum? Alderman Leisure, you have something for open forum?
Yes, I do. So these are our students and parents and the staff and the educators from Piper School. They are here today to be honored and recognized. On October 16, Piper School held its first science fair in a long time. Nearly 50 students participated. I had the privilege to attend, and it really was a privilege to attend to your science fair. I was able to speak with most of the young scientists. Every child was so comfortable in explaining their projects and demonstrating them to me. It was so inspiring to find a room full of 5 to 11-year-olds so confident and basically teaching us adults what they created and the science behind it. These students need to be recognized and congratulated. They should be very proud of themselves and proud of their school. And these students bring pride to Berwyn. Thank you to all the educators who fostered creativity, educational excellence, especially science teacher Molly Knott for organizing and the return of the science project, the science fair to Piper School. I'd like to thank the parents who, in this crazy tough world, are raising adventurous and fearless children. So today we have a couple of things. I have a box of candy. I'll give your teacher, and you could all get candy if it depends on your parents. The mayor has certificates for each and every one of you who participated. So I think if you would like to all come up here.
Alderman, I'll read their names.
Okay.
Lucia Abarca, Logan Arroyo, Julian Bahina, Elaros Bruja, Atticus Burton, Rodrigo Castillo, Rosario Castillo, Raquel Castillo, Bianca Cornain, Juliana Cornain, Massimo Cornain, Colin Crofts, Nathan Crofts, Alina Dakoff, Avery Dakoff, Anastasia Elliott, Isaiah Elliott, Jade Erickson, Alexia Garcia, Emiliano Gonzalez Smith, Rafa Gonzalez Smith, Logan Haro, Ryan Haro, Cameron Largo, Everosa Lopez, Liliana Lopez, Miles Gabriel Masonette, Sophie Mariscal, June Meineke, Lucille Meineke, Willow Musselman Pales, Jacob Ocampo, Liam Ocampo, Daniel Pignon, David Pignon, Anthony Policastro, Brianna Ramirez, Jose L. Reyes III, Liliana Rayo, Uriel Rico, Haiti Roman, Emma Rosales, Maya Bella Salgado, Julian Sanchez, Ilana Tokarski, Alicia Juliet Velasquez, Caitlin, Wachwitz? Thank you. Caitlin Wachwitz, Brandon Wachwitz.
Isaiah? No. Jade? Congratulations. Alexia? No. Emiliano? Not here. Rafa's not here either. Logan? Logan's not here. Okay. Ryan? Cameron? Everosa? Okay, thank you for saying that. Liliana? There you go. Miles? Miles is not here. Okay. June? Lucille's not here. Willow? There you go, Willow. Congratulations. Liam? There you go, sir. Daniel? There we are. David? Congratulations. Anthony? Not here. Brianna? Jose? There you go, sir. Leilani? Leilani's not here. Uriel? Okay. Katie? Heidi? Sorry, there you go. Emma? Oh, way in the back. There you go, Emma. Michaela? Not here. Julia? Ayana? Did I say that right? Alicia? Caitlin? And Greg. Congratulations to all.
Stand up where they are. Yep, exactly. You two more, please. Just so I can get 'em. All right. We're gonna take one last picture.
Let this little girl stand.
Ready? We're over here, okay? All right, ready? 2, 3. Cheese. All right, big round of applause.
Congratulations to all the participants. Kids, you're more than welcome to leave if you don't want to stay. Parents, you can take them home if you want to go home. It's up to you.
Dismissed.
Make sure you don't eat the chocolate before you go to sleep tonight. Thank you. Thank you.
The crowd is thinning.
I thought everybody came to see us today.
Item C1, please.
Item C1 are the minutes of the Committee of the Whole and regular meeting of October 24th, 2023.
I'll make a motion to approve the Committee of the Whole and regular City Council meeting minutes for October 24th, 2023.
Second.
Motion by Leja, second by Roywood, to approve the City Council Committee of the Whole minutes as well as the council minutes of October 24th, 2023. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item E1, please.
E1 is a communication from the Berwyn Development Corporation regarding the BDC third quarter report.
Before David presents the quarterly report, I would like to let everybody know that the Berwyn Development Corporation received the Outstanding Chamber of the Year Award for 2023. So we want to congratulate the Berwyn Development Corporation and personally thank Claudia and David for the dedication to the incubator projects, which are the shops on Roosevelt Road. They spearheaded, so congratulations to you and your team, David. And Claudia, same to you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Item E1.
Yes, I provided each of you with our quarterly report. This is in conjunction with our requirements with our contract with the City of Berwyn, so this is an informational item for you.
Motion to accept as informational.
I'll make a motion to accept this as informational.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fate. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
And then I wanted to call to your attention our Berwyn magazine. It is out once again. It's another great publication that we've been able to put together as a benefit to our community as well as the business community. And we thank you for supporting that.
Okay, that was item E2.
I'll make a motion to accept as informational.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Roywood to accept as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item F1, please.
Item F1 is a proclamation recognizing Vasecki's Bakery. Whereas in 1905, Bohemil and Anna Vasecki opened Vasecki's Bakery in Chicago. Sons James and his wife Alice brought the bakery to Berwyn in the 1930s. Whereas today the storefront in Berwyn, located at 6634 Cermak Road, is in its fourth generation of Vasecki's operating the Czech bakery. And whereas Vasecki's Bakery specializes in huska, a traditional braided bread, and kolachki, a sweet puff pastry with a fruit or cream filling. They are famous for their hot dogs, mutniks, that are baked in the bun. And whereas the bakery set a world record for baking the world's largest kolach for Berwyn Summer Fair Festival, measuring 50.5 inches in diameter. And whereas the Berwyn Chamber would like to celebrate your milestone with a certificate of recognition for 118 years. And now therefore be it resolved that I, Mayor Robert J. Lavero, and the Aldermen of the City of Berwyn congratulate Vasecki's Bakery on 118 years of business and proclaim November 14th, 2023 as Vasecki's Bakery Day in the City of Berwyn. We will always cherish the many years of memories. Best wishes on your retirement, entered upon the record of the City of Berwyn this 14th day of November, 2023.
I'd like to make a motion, but before I do, Nancy, I want to wish you the best next chapter of your life as the best chapter of your life. You will be sorely missed in the 6th Ward and the City of Berwyn. When I was first elected 6 years ago, I've lived here 25 years, but you became more prevalent in my life when I became the 6th Ward Alderman, and you being in the 6th Ward, and the presence and history, the rich history that you bring with your storefront and your bakery. Walking into your bakery, hearing the stories while I wait in line of folks that are traveling from far west to come here just to buy your baked goods. I don't know how we're ever going to replace that. I don't think we ever will. But I wish you the best. You will be missed. And thank you for calling Berwyn home for so many years. And on that, I'd like to make a motion that this proclamation be adopted, fix the necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Fate, to adopt the proclamation, affix the necessary signatures, and place it on its way to passage. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Will the Vasecki family please come up?
Oh, let me take one. Yeah, okay.
Rub it in. Say Vasecki's.
Vasecki's.
Thank you.
Oh, of course.
Are you going to make us cry? Don't make us cry.
Nancy?
Thank you so much. This is very touching. The Vasecki family would like to thank Mayor Lavero and all those involved in City Hall here for your wonderful service to this community and for your support to Vasecki's Bakery for all these, feels like millions of years. I'd also like to thank Berwyn Development for putting their heart and soul into making Berwyn a proud place to run a business. We're very excited for the next chapter in our lives, focusing on spending more time with our grandchildren and helping our family, and perhaps traveling a bit. And I haven't been out on a Friday night in like 30 years. So I can't wait to just be able to relax and partake. We truly will miss Berwyn, our many friends and customers, and that we have provided a product that have made people create traditions for many, many generations. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Nancy. Item F2, please.
Item F2 is a proclamation recognizing Small Business Saturday in Berwyn on November 25th, 2023. Whereas the government of Berwyn, Illinois celebrates our local small businesses and the contributions they make to our local economy and community, and whereas according to the U.S. Small Business Administration, there are 33 million small businesses in the United States, representing 99.7% of firms with paid employees. Small businesses are responsible for 62.7% of net new jobs created in 1995, and small businesses employ 46.4% of the employees in the private sector in the United States, whereas 68 cents of every dollar spent at a small business in the United States stays in the local community, and every dollar spent at a small business creates an additional 48 cents in local business activity as a result of employees and local businesses purchasing local goods and services. Whereas advocacy groups, as well as public and private organizations across the country, have endorsed the Saturday after Thanksgiving as Small Business Saturday, now therefore I, Robert Lavero, Mayor of Berwyn, Illinois, hereby proclaim November 25th, 2023 as Small Business Saturday and urge residents of our community and communities across the country to support small businesses and merchants on Small Business Saturday and to shop small business throughout the year.
I will make a motion to adopt this proclamation, affix the necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fate, to adopt the proclamation, fix the necessary signatures, and place on its way to passage. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item F3, please.
I'm sorry, Mayor, which item?
That's okay. Item F3.
F3. F3 is the appointment of Monica Martin as Financial Director.
I will make a motion to concur with Mayor Lavero's appointment of Monica Martin as Finance Director for the City of Berwyn.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Roywood, to concur with the mayor's appointment of Monica Martin as the Financial Director of the City of Berwyn. And again, I want to graciously thank Ben Desch for his input in this process. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Ms. Martin, please raise your right hand. Do you, Monica Martin, having been appointed to the office of Finance Director in the City of Berwyn and the County of Cook, do solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and faithfully discharge the duties of Finance Director according to the best of your ability? Yes, I do. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Monica. Item F4, please.
Item F4 is the appointment of Nicholas D. Petras to the Library Board.
I move that we concur with Mayor Lavero's appointment of Nicholas D. Petrus to the Library Board from November 14, 2023 to November 14, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Lennon, to concur with my appointment of Nicholas DePetris to the Library Board for the 3-year term. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Nicholas?
Please raise your right hand. Do you, Nicholas DePetris, having been appointed to the Library Board in the City of Berwyn and the County of Cook aforesaid, do solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and faithfully discharge the duties of office of the City of Berwyn Library Board according to the best of your ability? I do. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Nicholas. Item F5, please.
Item F5 is a communication from the mayor regarding reappointments to the Library Board of Marta Rodriguez, Bridget W. Buckley, and Maria G. Solanas.
I will make a motion to concur with Mayor Lavero's reappointment of Marta Rodriguez, Bridget Buckley, and Maria Solanas.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fate, to concur with the reappointment of Marta Rodriguez, Bridget Buckley, and Maria Salinas to the Library Board. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. If you could just stand up, and we'll give you a big clap. You don't need to be sworn in again, so. Thank you, Maria. Item G1, please.
Item G1 is a communication from the clerk regarding removal of reserved handicap parking spaces in zones due to failure to renew. This is just an informational.
March, did any of these individuals come forward? and-
Yes, magically, they're all coming in.
Really? I'm not surprised. I'd like to make a motion to accept the clerk's communication as informational.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, second by Pabon, to consider the communication informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item G2, please.
Item G2 is an ordinance presented by the clerk approving and editing the inclusion of certain ordinances performed by American Legal Publishing.
I'll make a motion to adopt this ordinance, fix the necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fate, to adopt the ordinance and fix the necessary signatures and place on its way to passage. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Aye.
Ruiz?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item I1, please.
I1 is a communication from Alderman Leisure recognizing the Piper School students that participated in the science fair.
I move that we accept this communication regarding the Piper School science participation as informational.
Second.
Motion by Leisure, seconded by Carmichael, to accept as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item I2, please.
Item I2 is a communication from Alderman Lennon regarding minutes of the Aldermanic Budget Committee.
Make a motion to accept this as informational, along with the corrected meeting minutes for 10/19/23.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Carmichael, to accept the communication as informational, along with the corrected minutes from October 19th, 2023. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item I3, please.
Item I3 is a communication from Alderman Lennon overriding the handicap denial for 3607 South Euclid Avenue.
I'll make a motion to override the denial of the handicap parking spot for 3607 Euclid.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Carmichael, to override the denial of the handicap at 3607 Euclid and approve this handicap spot. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item I4, please.
I4 is a communication from Alderman Carmichael overriding the recommendation to deny for, I'm sorry, I lost the address. 1248 South Kenilworth.
It would be my motion to override the denial for handicap parking space at 1248 South Kenilworth and approve it.
Second.
Motion by Carmichael, seconded by Lennon, to override the denial of the handicap spot at 1248 South Kenilworth and approve the space. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J1, please.
J1 is a communication from Chief Semiglia regarding revenues collected for September and October.
I move that we accept this communication from Police Chief Semaglia regarding the revenue collection of September and October as informational.
Second.
Motion by Leisure, seconded by Carmichael, to accept the communication as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J2.
Item J2 is a communication from Finance Director Dace regarding the determination of proposed 2023 tax levy to be collected in 2024.
I'll make a motion to select option B for the 2023 property tax levy.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Carmichael, to adopt option B as presented in the Committee of the Whole for the 2024 tax levy. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J3, please.
Item J3 is a communication from the Public Works Department with a resolution reading, a resolution authorizing the mayor to sign a local public agency funding agreement for federal participation with the Illinois Department of Transportation for the 16th Street Improvements and Signal Modernization Project.
It'd be my motion to concur with Director Schiller's recommendation that the attached resolution is signed, approve state and federal participation in the project, and committing the city's share of funding for Phase 2 engineering, affix necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, second by Pabon, to concur with Director Schiller and approve the resolution for the 16th Street Improvements and Signal Modernization Project, affix the necessary signatures, and placed on its way to passage. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J4, please.
J4 is a communication by City Administrator Ciaba Green regarding a contract for waste and recycling services.
On the question, Do we have a plan in place for the switch over in March with, I think it's gonna be a mess out in these alleys with all these buckets.
They are.
Are we
they
working
do
on
have-
something, or?
They have a plan between themselves, but also City Administrator Siaba Green is putting together a plan with both companies to make sure we have a smooth
Okay.
turnover.
Okay, and what if these new containers are filled with garbage? Is Waste Management picking it up, or
Well, they would have to up until the time that they're picking up the
even
cans.
if it's not their container?
It would be their container. They're gonna pick up their containers, and SBC is gonna lay their containers.
Okay, I hope it works that way. I think it's gonna be a mess, but
Could be,
time will tell.
right.
Also, just as a side note, so city administration is working with all the different departments, SBC, to make sure that the transition goes smoothly. We're also going to be putting out a lot of educational materials, and also at the very last council in February, SBC will be doing a cow presentation that way to make all the public and also all the aldermen and council members aware of the step-by-step on how the transition will go. So if there's any questions at that time, that would be the perfect time to speak with them and ask your questions, but we are working together and we're hoping to make this smooth. I, like the mayor and many others here, are all residents here in Berwyn, and we want to see it happen nicely also, just because they're all neighbors too.
There's been a lot of communication already with Ruth and Waste Management as well as SBC, so they're all working together on it. Sean, did you have something you want to address with that?
Yeah, so as long as, obviously the carts have been ordered already, the trucks are already on order. As long as Waste Management's willing to work with us on just giving us a schedule of when they're removing, we're gonna be deploying right behind them. We plan on following the map, so we'll plan on deploying through Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, all the way through. We're estimating it's gonna be between a 2 to 3 week process, and with the week 4 going into the very start date of just any missed deliveries, extra add-ons, stuff like that. In regards to your question, in regards to people filling up the SBC cards, so for example, say we deliver the cards 3 weeks prior to deployment, we'll have trucks out there to recover it.
You will?
Yeah, we'll send trucks out there to recover it. Yes.
Okay.
I can have trucks recover it. I know Waste Management will not empty those containers.
Right.
So we'll send trucks out there just as we deploy, we'll know what areas we've deployed. We'll send trucks out to recover those cards just in case residents fill those carts out. We've done that in many communities. In regards to Waste Management's removal, sometimes they miss carts removals. We'll work with Public Works and Bob to remove those carts, unless they are the purchase carts. We can move them to a designated area. When we did Broadview, we brought them all to Public Works, and then Waste Management would go and collect those missed removals.
I have a question and a comment.
Yes.
So I know my comment is, I just want to share that in our last conversation with SBC and Waste Management, when we voted on this agenda item, there was a suggestion made that for those households that have purchased extra totes, that maybe they can continue to use that extra tote from Waste Management. My preference is that this is a golden opportunity for us to have continuity and for the entire city to be on the same page. So the removal of all of totes is my suggestion, and that we start with a clean slate. So if that is even being considered or discussed,
Well, the
I hope
problem
that
is-
we steer away from that.
Problem is we received the list today of all the people that purchased those totes from Waste Management, and by removing it, we'd be taking away something they purchased. So we prefer to let them keep that extra tote because they paid for it.
And use it as a current tote?
SBC
You
would
guys
use it, yes.
call for it?
Yeah, we would just slap SBC stickers on them, but if I could work with the city on maybe doing a lower price in removing that one, maybe, right now we're at $85, maybe I could work with city of like, if we just want to get rid of all the Waste Management ones. And I suspect a lot of, from the list I saw, looks like roughly like 300 to 400. I think a lot of those people are going to want to buy a new one anyways. I've driven through town many times, and there's a lot of beat-up carts. There's a lot of...
Yeah, and that's my major concern, is that a lot of these are pretty worn.
And they will be able to do that, though. They'll be able to purchase a new one, then we'll just get rid of that one.
Maybe for the people who've purchased, we could work on a discounted price, and then for any new residents who are looking to purchase a new one altogether, that are not on that list, they would obviously be the standard 85, but maybe we could do something like $35, a one-time charge for those people just to get rid of the Waste Management card altogether.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
You said there'll be an additional charge if you have two cards?
I mean, well, you have to purchase one card at a time. It's $85 per card if they want to
But if
purchase.
you purchase extra cards, or extra fee on your bill, or?
They would pay for it directly, the resident, not the city.
Yeah, it's not being billed through the water bills.
So then a
Okay.
quick question, I heard that there's a lot of internal conversations going on right now. I didn't hear Director Schiller's name. Is he part of these conversations?
Ruth has been communicating with Director Schiller on those portions that concern him, yes.
I've
Okay.
been working with communications,
for the
public
RFP to begin
works,
Oh,
different persons in administration, just across the board, and putting together a transition plan. So I've already emailed it to different parties here within the city, who will all be dealing with SBC, just to receive their feedback on anything they want to add to the transition plan. It's a group effort to make sure this all goes smoothly. So after I hear feedback from everyone, hopefully by the end of the week, I'll be sending that to SBC for them to review, add their comments along, and then they'll also have a contact list with persons' names, emails, and phone numbers from the city, so they can set up the proper meetings that we have within the transition plan. That way, just to make sure they can start the whole process and nothing will be delayed. So everything, our transition plan should start by mid-next week.
thank you.
We're going to be full hands on deck, so, I mean, it's, yeah, like you said, no transition's easy. It's eliminating the calls. So calls will come in, I'm going to forewarn all of you, you're all going to get calls. But the goal is to eliminate those calls as fast as possible. So I predict you all will be texting me or calling me at one point during this time. My goal is to get rid of those calls within, like I said, within the first 48 hours. So I'll probably most likely be out there myself on a Saturday and a Sunday. I was doing it in many other communities, and they have no problem doing it. So I'm excited for it.
I was just going to ask that question. So this is a big rollout. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving pieces. Is there a number? Is there going to be like a designated hotline or number at the city level, even just for that first month or two, where they could, folks that are specifically?
Well, all those calls will come in. If you have a call that you want to
Yeah.
call the city, it'll come up to my office where we have Ruth, Virginia,
Okay.
Tricia will all be answering those calls, and we'll be filtering them to Sean as they come in. And then we'll get the responses from Sean, and we'll then send it back to, if it's an alderman that called in, or the homeowner.
And the transition plan, I've also reached out to our receptionist here and the receptionist at Public Works, because they're going to be part of the front line too. So everyone's going to be receiving the same information. That way we all have the same message to give to our residents.
And is there going to be, because that seems, kind of in-house, right? There's not really a system for that. Are you guys going to be creating some type of tracking for that to make sure that, folks aren't slipping through the cracks? There's going to be a lot of calls, maybe
We
not.
track all the complaints that come in now.
Yeah.
We'll be doing the same thing.
Okay,
yes. Yeah.
okay.
We plan on doing a YouTube video that the city could post in Spanish and English. I would hope to work with Ruth and Bob on that for you guys. So it's just an example of what's going on and what we're going to do for you guys. And then just education, and pounding it into people's heads that what's going on. Because a lot of people are not going to, a lot of people don't read. So we're going to try to push video and message. I don't know if you guys do a robocall. I know Mayor Katrina in Broadview is really big on robocalls. We're going to push a lot of that stuff too as
Ruth's
well.
already broached that topic with me. The problem is not everybody is signed up for the reverse ENS. So we will make those calls. Ruth's already broached that with me about making those calls to the numbers we do have.
We'll be working with robocalls. We'll be putting things in flyers with the water bills. We will be at different pop-up events, including our senior event that we have earlier in the year. That way the seniors actually get to meet with someone face-to-face. We'll have it on our website. We'll be pushing out our social media. And they'll also be doing a presentation at the very end of February, which we can also do a robocall just to let residents know if they want to listen in on it or come here, they can do so willingly. And I know that Sean, within our contract, we have it, so if anyone would like to have him at any of your ward meetings, he'd be more than happy to attend also. That's built in.
No, that's great. And the other additional question to that is, you all are doing stuff on social. You guys have a huge reach with the folks that are on your pages. Have you considered doing any paid ads to make sure that this hits folks within a region, to make sure that they see
Communicate
it?
with Claudia and Melissa on
Okay.
that to see how that works.
Okay.
That's why I have them there.
Oh, no,
because
yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
dumb when it comes to that stuff. So
But that might be helpful, though,
That's
yeah.
not a bad idea. We can communicate with them about that.
I'll include that in the transition comments when I send it to them.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? All right, do I have a motion on the one more?
I was just going to say one last thing. You guys' communities, I'm just watching that today. It was awesome. I go to a lot of different community meetings, and we'd like to make a donation towards JSA for $1,000 and Piper School, the science fair, for another $1,000 as well. We're excited to be a part of this community. So if you guys can reach out to whoever organizes those organizations, we would already just like start donating. And I was in touch with the Berwyn Chamber today. So we got signed up with that for you guys, so we're really getting excited to be a part of the community, so.
Alderman Leisure, you can reach out to Piper. I believe JSA is still out there, although it's Claudia will reach out to them.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, of course.
Okay, do I have a motion on the contract?
It'd be my motion to concur with the recommendation, a recommendation to approve the waste management contract with SBC per Ciaba Green's communication.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Pabon, to concur with the recommendation and approve the SBC Waste Solutions contract, affix the necessary signatures, and place on its way to passage. All those in favor, and call the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
I originally voted for waste management, but I will vote on the contract for SBC to come to Berwyn. Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J5, please.
J5 is a communication from City Administrator Ciaba Green regarding the renewal of general liability insurance.
I'll make a motion to concur with City Administrator to execute a contract with Safety National for general liability insurance at $5 million limit, fix the necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fate, to concur with City Administrator Ciaba Green and approve the contract with Safety National for general liability at $5 million, and with Genesis for excess liability insurance an additional $5 million for the premium of $1,210.16 per year.
1 million.
Pardon?
1 million.
I'm sorry.
1 million.
I'm sorry, $1,210,161 per year. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J6.
J6 is a communication from Administrator Ciaba Green regarding the renewal of excess work comp insurance.
Make a motion to concur with City Administrator to execute a contract for excess workers' compensation insurance with Safety National at a premium of $179,170 with an SRIR of $1 million. Fix the necessary signatures and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Roywood, to concur with City Administrator Ciaba Green and approve the execution of a contract for excess workers' compensation with Safety National at the premium of $179,170 with the SIR of $1 million. Affix any necessary signatures, place on its way to passage. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. The consent agenda.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Carmichael, to approve the consent agenda as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Aldermanic committee meetings. Alderman Lennon.
Call the chair.
Alderman Whitewood.
Call the chair.
Alderman Leisure.
Call of the chair.
Alderman Fate.
Call it, Chair.
Alderman Pabon.
On Tuesday, November 21st, next week at 6 p.m., I'm going to be holding a town hall meeting for the second round, second year of participatory budgeting in the 5th Ward. So I welcome all 5th Ward residents to join, bring their ideas and vision for our community. Food will be provided and refreshments, and we're just going to be working on our next round of projects. We actually have implemented around 75% of the projects so far this year, and are going to be putting something together in January for some civic education for youth. So we're going to be sharing all the victories and wins with that as well, but really just want to work with the residents to come out and talk about the issues that are important to them.
Okay. Alderman Ruiz.
There's a Public Works Aldermanic Committee meeting on Tuesday, November 28th, 1 hour before COW, here at City Hall Conference Room.
Alderman Carmichael.
I have a ward meeting next Tuesday at 7 p.m. at the Joe Velez Center, formerly known as the VFW, at 1523 Harlem. Call the chair. Motion to adjourn.
Motion
Second.
adjourned by Carmichael, seconded by Leisure. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you all.
8:45. Yeah,
SBC signature tomorrow, get the mayor's, and I'll bring it down to you.
okay, great.
I have 2 copies, you can keep one.
Okay, perfect, thanks.
All right, Scott.
You know, you don't have to say call the chair.